Welcome back to another CryptoJet video. Today we're going to be discussing Holochain, and at the end of the video I'm going to show you a price prediction for Holochain and for Bitcoin as well, so make sure to stick around. Now, you can always just skip until the end, but even if you do, I appreciate it really much if you leave a like on this video. Now, Holochain is an open source framework for creating peer-to-peer applications that are secure, reliable, and fast. Instead of depending on servers like most centralized applications do these days, Holochain applications connect user devices directly to each other in secure networks. This gives the users the best of both worlds, some parts of decentralization and some parts of centralization. So it is an agent-centric approach, meaning that applications run directly on your device, creating their self-owned identities and data. This is the meaning of true decentralization, and Holochain is doing a very good job at that. Now, also, it's obviously a peer-to-peer network because it's decentralized, and each Holochain application creates its own encrypted peer-to-peer network between you and other users. So every single app creates its own network between you and other users. That provides the best security possible and also mutual accountability, which means that every piece of data has a cryptographic audit trail connected to its author, and every user helps enforce shared application rules and identify bad actors. So what does this mean? It's very simple. So they have a really nice explanation right here. So if you install an app which signs and stores your data on your device, right? It becomes its self-acting whatever application. You share your public data with a random set of peers. Your peers validate the data against the app's rules before storing it. And look at this. If there's any invalid data, a network-wide security response is issued. So if anything on anybody's application is wrong, or somebody is trying to tamper with data, it's very simple. The whole network will know about it and it will be shut down. Security is a main part of Holochain. Now, without talking too much about it, you can use it to develop apps or blockchains, so serverless, connectable, and resilient applications, or obviously if you want to develop on the blockchain as well with these same features. Holochain for network applications as well, collabs, energy grids, currency design. There's a lot of different implications here, but I won't be getting into too much detail. I do recommend you check out all of these blog posts right here and a few videos about Holochain if you want to learn more into detail about what these guys' values actually are, but I pretty much explained the project to you perfectly. Now, without me being humble anymore, let's get straight into the technicals, which is my favorite part of the video. And what we can see right now is a strong zone of support down here, which is almost broken out of towards the downside, but we're still holding up, right? So this little wick area right here is very important. I would be keeping an eye out on that. And there is a few scenarios right here. So one of them is that we're creating a bullish reversal pattern, so somewhat of an inverse head and shoulders pattern. But since I don't really like to speculate, I don't like to predict what the market's doing, I rather just like to react to it, right? I would rather say there's two potential possibilities for Holochain. One of them is we break out with a strong impulse, breaking the previous lower high and the previous zone of resistance right here. So right here you can see a strong zone of resistance. If we break above that and then form a retracement somewhere around down here, this would offer favorable buying opportunities for more upside, right? So at that point you'd probably buy. But in case we do move downwards and break out towards the downside, nobody really knows what's going to happen, right? We do have another zone of support, which I'm going to mark with this white line right here. We do have this huge wick that happened, which is also coinciding with this support. So I would say if we move down and make a retracement, it would offer favorable selling opportunities into this zone down here. Very simple, very intuitive. So that's it for today's video. Lastly, I wanted to cover Bitcoin very simply. It's also two scenarios. So if we do break up towards the upside from this area right here and make a retracement, it would offer favorable buying opportunities for the market moving more up. And if we do break out towards the downside and make a retracement, we would offer favorable selling opportunities to move for more downside. So thanks for watching. Leave a like. Lastly, I'm not a financial advisor, and anything you do invest in crypto, blockchain, or NFT projects is on your own liability, and you should do your own due diligence. See you guys next time.